What's up, YouTube? I hope you're having a blast New Year's Eve. And today in this video we're gonna talk about the weekly analysis of the coming week. Of course, weekly analysis already means weekly. Oh well. Yeah, let's get right into the video. So for the context, just for some context, my name is Amit, and I have been trading for the past 5 years now. I have tried so many things, from penny stocks to futures to forex to bonds to options. Ultimately, I have been learning more about options trading, and in this video I'm gonna give you my thought process on how I chart my stocks, my trading, how I think, and how I draw my supply and demand zones. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So I watch only these stocks that you see here. These are the stocks. Wait, my cursor is not working. Okay, so these are the stocks that I watch all the time, and these are, if you notice, these are only few stocks. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, only 9 stocks. And the way I trade these stocks are like, I watch it on the daily, in the daily time. I watch it daily, and I like to look at it. I like to make and analyze these stocks. The reason I watch these stocks daily is that I know these stocks. I know how it moves. I know how it reacts in certain level. I know how it moves with overall market. I know it has a pretty good liquidity when it comes to options trading. So this makes it so much easier. Unlike trading so many different names, I don't know what's gonna happen. There's so much uncertainty if you trade different stocks every time. So I've been talking too much. Let's get right into the video. So I always start from a top daily time frame. So this is SPY E-mini S&P 500 futures. I like to trade. I like to look at the futures because it has a very nice data that comes in, like when unlike SPY, if you see in pre-market or post-market, the stocks does not really move like E-mini moves, right? So this makes it easier for me to chart the trades, chart the it helps it is easier for me to chart it, right? So I start from daily, and then 4 hours, and then 2 hours, and then 1 hour, 1 hour, 30 minute, 15 minute. I stop at 15 minutes because furthermore it becomes really slow, inaccurate, right? So daily I look at it. Recently it broke the high all-time high. This one's all-time high, and then it broke, it came down, it broke back up, closed higher, closed higher, closed higher, and it looks like this to me. So it first time it came, broke above, rejected pretty hard, found support at 4745 and retested that level again, closed above that level, and now it looks like it is trying to find support on previous all-time high, right? So now in coming Tuesday, because Monday it's closed, New Year, coming Tuesday we'll find out if it opens above this, or if it opens below this, will give me some kind of clue on where market might be heading, right? So if it opens above this level, or opens between here and then comes back up here, opens here, comes back up, then that will give me a bullish sign. If it opens below this, it could give me a possible downside move. Targeting, first target would be 4745. This is still a very good support area, very good support area. So okay, let's start drawing. So 5 minutes daily time frame, I don't see much happening here. So the purple line means it's a resistance, right? And the green line means it's a support, and the green rectangle shaded green means it's a supply, and this shaded yellowish, these yellow, it's a gray zone. It's neither supply or demand. This is undecided area where there is so much things are happening. It could either act as a support or resistance, or no trade zone. Basically it's a no trade zone for me, because as you can see there is so much things happening here. So if I have to describe it to you, this would be like this. So first time, how does that happen? First time it come up, retested here, and then there, broke above, broke down. See, every time around this level you see there's so much things happening. Like first on this part only, if you exclude this area, looks like it's a resistance, very nice resistance happening, and it breaks up higher, and it tries to do something here and breaks down, and again tries to find resistance, breaks down, goes up, goes down, and find like that. So these are the areas that I don't want to open any trades. So let's go to 4 minute. What I'm looking at is right now some valid support or resistance, or a valid demand zones or supply zones. 4 hour I don't see much. 2 hours, let's see, nothing. 2 hours not much happening. 1 hour, this could be supply, but I would really want to see a clear sign. Not much happening here either. The top of this level could also act as in resistance. If it can break above this, it can really rally. So I will mark this as a resistance, possible resistance. 30-minute, not much happening. 15, let's customize that. 15-minute I don't need. 180 days, 30 days is enough. Not much happening here, not much going on. But from a daily perspective, I can conclude that if market opens below this, on Tuesday, then we can see a bearish setup. And if it opens above this or that, then we can see a possible bullish setup. Let's go to AMD. AMD has been relatively stronger than than overall market. As you can see, it tested my 15-minute supply and got rejected here. Let me go up higher. Minute, daily time frame, I don't see much happening. This might be a possible supply demand area, but I'm not too sure. Let's go further down. 4 hours, 2 hours. Nothing. 1 hour. I'll mark this as a daily demand zone because there's so much things happening just right around this rectangle. As you can see, There's like so much congestion happening. Like this area, somebody might call this area, the whole area is a congestion, right? But to me, this is a very boiled down congestion area where so many traders either got stuck trying to get in the hopes of breakout or breakdown, or there's so many institutional buyers who are sizing up, trying to take a piece out. Peace out, no, that's not the right word. I mean, what is it? Trying to me, it's like accumulation, right? The institutional traders are trying to accumulate the stocks here. There's so much buying happening here. Despite with this drawdown, the very next day it opened up higher, squeezed many people, came back up, retested, and it slingshot, right? So most of the time, if you see this, every time this is an accumulation phase, right? After accumulation, it marks up and then distribute. Either you can call it distribute or next phase of accumulation, right? And it accumulates or distributes and then slingshot, mark up, and then again. This is a cycle. If you see everywhere, you see accumulate, mark up, distribute, accumulate, mark up, distribute, right? Accumulate, markup. I don't know how this becomes so big. What's the mystery behind this? Accumulate, markup is still marking up if you're looking from a daily time frame, right? I mean higher time frame. This is not daily. Okay, 1 hour. Let's go to 30 minutes. If I see something, not much happening. 15 minutes. See some kind of trend line happening here. Not much. I don't want to deal with that. So if I'm looking at this in 15 minutes, it looks like it found some support around 147, right? And if it opens Monday Tuesday on below this level or acts as a resistance at 147, then I can I can say that this might be heading down to find a possible support area around 140 to 138, which is my daily demand area. Also factoring in how the overall market does and everything else, right? Basically the overall market, if the overall market like SPY is weak, if it opens below this area, then, and if this one look, if SPY E-mini looks weak, then I can possibly, it's possible that this would be a valid trade for me if I trade this to the downside, right? Other than that, if it does not open below this, if it hovers around this area, this is a low probability area. But if this one opens above 151, right, if it opens above 151 and the market is also strong, then I might be trading for a bullish setup, targeting 155 level, 151 to 155 until next supply zone, right? This 30-minute supply zone, but above this, even if there is a supply zone here, I'm gonna have to think 1,000 times to trade this supply zone, because the overall market here is in an uptrend, and to me this supply zone on this kind of market condition, if I'm looking solely based on AMD, I wouldn't want to trade it to the downside using this supply zone or this. For me to really trade anything right now to the downside would be this short-term area. If it goes below this or below this would be a major demand area to me, because the market structure is very is constantly making higher highs, right? Until until it does not break this, I cannot really trade any supply zones. If I trade it, that would be very low probability setup to me. Been talking too much, but I really want you guys to make you understand how these supply zones, market structure, support, resistance comes all in one package. Like what I'm saying is, these all things needs to be in your trading factor to decide if you want to trade it, or if you feel like if it's a high probability area, or if it's low probability setup or high probability setup, whatever it is. Let's go to Nvidia. Looking from a daily time frame, has been doing amazing. following it is also following the stock, overall stock, side by side. If you look at that, if I'm looking at this from the daily time frame, this has been making a very constant higher highs. This is what I meant, was like this is a very healthy uptrend to me, right? So while I'm trying to find possible setup, or trying to draw my supply and demand zones, or support and resistance, or trend line, I need to keep this in mind, that that this stock is very moving in a very healthy uptrend, and whatever I do, whatever I come up with, needs to be aligning with that. What I meant, let me show you. In Delhi there was nothing much happening. I'm going to 4 hours. Remember, I'm taking my time trying to plot some pictures, help you understand. That's why it's taking a lot of time. But if I really go through it, it goes on so fast. If I want to draw anything or analyze anything, so be patient and hang on with me here. Two hours, not much happening. 1 hour. (15-minute). 1 hour. 30-minute. (15). So what I'm trying to look at it is this, right? I see a possible 15-minute demand here. 15-minute demand right there. But to me, is this what I'm thinking is this really a 15-minute demand? Looking back, this zone seems to me a very gray zone from 485 to 480. This $5 area, let me do this. 480 to 485, this area can be could be a very strong support or resistance. So to me, I'm just gonna mark it as like a gray zone, possible supply or demand area. And I'm also going to me at this point, if this also on my previous trend line, this broke it and immediately came back up, right? Now coming Tuesday, I want to see if it's gonna hover around this area. Anything between in here is a very low probability area, right? Anything above this is a high probability bullish setup. Anything below this is a high probability bearish setup to me. So coming Tuesday out, if this opens above 500, then that will immediately give me some confidence that this could possibly make another move up higher, considering all the factors like overall stock or possible overall stock or possible, you know, what do you say, possible economic events. Everything will be taken into consideration. Even if it's up, but the economic event or overall stock is declining, then this would be immediately be a low probability setup to me. Okay, moving on. Let's go to Meta daily time frame. This is a gray zone here. What I was analyzing before looking at this channel was that this made up very consistent higher highs, right? It broke that gray zone. From a very small time frame perspective, this area I could trade for a quick trade is for the breakdown, but looking at from the higher time frame, this is another break and retest of this level, right? So if I'm looking to trade it from the higher time frame perspective, this is a bullish sign to me. This drawdown that we had last week is a simple healthy pullback to me. So if this really wants to prove me that this is a healthy pullback, I still want to see that this thing holds and give me some bullish sign above this area, that is 360, and move up. I don't want to chase anything below this or trade anything below this. I want to trade all the bullish signs above 360 for a break and retest of this level. 360 would be my target level. So let's see. Let's try to draw some supply and demand if I see anything. I see a 4-hour supply. I like to write 4 here to mark my supply zones. I like to mark it in red. I don't like it bright red or bright green. As you can see, it gives me a little psychological effects if I see too much green or too much red while I'm trading. So that's how it is. I see a cleaner supply here. That's why I'm trying to move it up higher. Because 2 and 4 there was not much difference, like only dollar up. That's why I'm just gonna adjust that 4 hours into 2 hour, and then 1 minute. If you guys are wondering how am I drawing my supply or demand zones, a little bit a quick breakdown on what supply zones are. So supply zones are any zones that we see in simple terms. If you see a certain move up higher, if you see a move up higher and then it immediately moves down lower like this, right? Then we take the base of this candle, the last move up higher, to the height of this candle, and we draw this as a supply zone. The ultimate and reason behind doing that is because, let's go to 2 hours, right? Let me just, so here as you can see, it made a last green move higher and then it closed below this level, opening price. So this acts as a supply zone. To me, what I'm, in a simple term, I'm seeing that there was a forceful buying, or people were too greedy and got trapped and somebody sold it to them. So sellers were sitting here, greed was there was a lot of things happening at once, and it fueled the leg down, right? So that's how it was created. And if you're looking at the demand zones, it's opposite to that. So we see a move down, and then the next day it moved up so much higher that everybody who was trying to sell down here got trapped. They got squeezed. People got trapped, they got squeezed, and it fueled the move up higher. So that created this area where people might be still holding, or more buyers are waiting their orders to get filled around here. So the next time when it comes down here to test these levels, then we can say that there could be some buyers who will hold this price, who want to buy at this point again, or the people who tried to sell around here are going to buy it to cover. So that's when somebody buys, that will bring the stock higher. When somebody sells, that will bring the stock lower. When somebody short the market, they have to buy to cover. When somebody buys, they have to sell to cover. So when somebody is trying to sell around here, they have to buy to cover. So when you buy, price goes up higher. So when somebody try to short on the top, or sell at the top, the stock will go down. So if this goes up higher above the price where they shorted, they have to buy to cover. And when you buy while you short, that's called squeeze, right? That's when you get squeezed out of the market. So let's go through that. Now we got that covered. Let's go to 1 hour 30-minute, 15-minute. I do see like a 15-minute supply here, but I don't know. First of all, I don't want to do too much supply or too much drawing because this is in the middle. When something is in the middle, it makes it harder to analyze. So if you want to compare the one, let's say there is one of this here, right? There's one here and one there. So if I want to, let's say this stock comes up here and tries to reject this. Since this is in the middle, if I want to trade this stock, my stop, if I put my stop up here, is not very reasonable because this might easily break up, try to test this ultimate supply area and then come back down, right? Or this could happen, or this could happen, or this could happen, right? So the ultimate area where I want to be placing my trades should be where I have a better chance to save my capital using a valid stop loss, would be this area, not in the middle. So to avoid that from happening, I just ignore that. Okay, let's go to Apple daily. Enough talking. Let me give you a taste on how what I'm looking at without just talking. Okay, I see a flag here. No daily, not enough daily supply here happening. Go to 4 hours. $2. Excuse me. So what I'm looking at is this accumulation phase got marked up, distribution, two possible areas, two possible scenarios. Either it will break this support here, test this level, or break all the way down, test this, or break this trend line, retest, and break up. Three scenarios, I mean, right? So to me at this time, since this kind of tested this green area support level that was not 191.25, I can say that this, if this, the next thing I want this to happen is to break this. Testing this green area is already make me believe that this is a half bullish at this time. Once it on this hold this, break, retest, then this would make me full believe that this will make another move up higher and test 200, right? So at this point I don't have much supply area here. This definitely is a 30-minute supply to me. $30-minute, 15-minute. Nothing. Go to Tesla. Make a 30-minute supply. See 5 minutes. Let's go to Amazon. Not much here. 4 hours. I'm gonna mark it as a possible resistance because as you can see it multiple times. It came back here at 154, rejected, 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 rejected so many times. I could extend this, but 154, to me this is like a possible warning, right? Supply zone, this particular condition, I should imagine as like this supply zone does not start at 154.67. It might possibly start at 154 to 155.63. Minute. Let's do that. Netflix. Broke this trend line, but it didn't go below this 480. It perfectly supported my gray zone, right? I'm gonna respect that. I see a possible resistance here as well. Market with let's go to Microsoft. There's not much happening in Netflix either. Microsoft daily, 4 hours, 2 hour, 1 hour. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please keep coming back and don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope to see you next time, because I'll be doing these live streams and daily uploads every day, and share my journey, wins and loss, and my honest truth on how I'm trading and all the fun stuff. So thank you again for joining, and hope to see you next time. Like and